What's going on, everybody? Sounds seems slightly off. I'm hoping it corrects itself. Oh well. Only thing I can do is press forward and hope that things straighten up. So how's everybody doing this morning? So, in my game, I got invited to the Masters tour, or the Masters tournament. So, let's hope I do well. Consider the Masters is like top, all the top pros. Shit. I probably won't. Actually, let me switch controllers because I let my buddy use my controller, and this is my son's controller. So I'm hoping this backup controller instead of my son's controller. My son's controller, the directional pad does not work. So I'm hoping this backup controller actually works. But give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, my question to myself: I'm hoping that the backup controller, I'm hoping the directional pad works. That's how the aiming works in this game.
What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the colour? Is it the sound and the breezes? Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a three-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, six-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. The Canadian Adam Svensson is your leader. He's at 1 under as the AM pairings are just getting started. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to begin the quest for a green jacket.
Crap. This is not good. Because this directional pad does not work either. I don't know what my kids did to ruin these controllers. So, this actually might suck. I might not actually be able to play. All because I lent somebody my controller. Unless I have another. Let me try this one. Okay. Might be able to do something. Oh crap, this one has a right analog stick drift that's telling the stick to go upward. Something else I gotta fight. But at least I'll be able to do something. Or should be able to.
Always good to get those jitters out of the way, and that is a good start to Masters Week. A tee shot in the fairway to begin this first round. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, pin sitting back right.
Ooh. Stop, you son of a bitch.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Yeah, but this is just, it's rough. I'm having to fight all kinds of things I don't need to fight right now. How are you doing this morning, Tater Tot?
Okay, it's a bogey here at first. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta.
Luckily,
National.
I got my
Two
caffeine.
par 5s on this first 9. Reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a
Hey,
solid
slow
tee
down.
shot here at the second. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Great chance to hit this green in 2, but it's going to require one of the hardest shots in golf, a big, towering, high draw to access this left hole location.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit
I'm doing all
left
right
too,
this
his
morning.
first
Just
shot.
my only thing is the slight complications, like with the fact that I'm having to let my buddy use my controller, and now I'm streaming with a busted controller. I'm using one of my son's controllers that they've abused.
This from about 10 feet.
I'm not playing worth a
Pretty
crap
good effort, but
this
it'll
morning.
wander a couple of feet by. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll stay at 1 over.
I mean, I'm not playing bad, but I'm not playing good either.
Down to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here.
Yeah, they did pretty well with the graphics on this game and the presentation to it as well.
Well, that is right, and that could be trouble. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
Just too much juicy grass between the ball and the club face. It's always going to come up short out of that sort of light.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yes, you love to get breaks like that early in a tournament. That one.
That was a damn good shot.
His birdie. Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on
I need to
this
clip
hole,
that.
and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 4th here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards.
Good job!
The long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green.
But thank you, Tater Tot. Just bring it back some. I hate how they try to do the wind on this thing.
That one didn't want to come around. It's into the bunker left of this 4th green. Gonna
Because
have to
that blue
accelerate through the
line
sand here
that I
to
was
make this
aiming
enough
with
carry.
is where it should have landed, but it did not.
That came out soft, landed first on the fringe, kind of took some pace off, and that will leave a longish putt for par. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par.
All right.
And he'll
At least
stay
I'm
at
staying
level
at
par.
even. So I'm one shot under the leader right now.
At the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. All right, in the fairway.
This is a pretty good drive.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Finding the fairway here at the 5th does not guarantee that you're going to hit the green. A series of undulations and bumps really make it tough to get it close.
Just love how the
And that one barely
green
makes
was
the
like,
front of the green.
ah,
You
you're
realise
close,
if you
but
just
I'm going to
miss it, the
take you
middle
back
of the
about
club,
10,
by
12
a
feet.
quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Let's see if I can make this 40-foot putt.
Get up. Get there.
Yes, sir.
Do that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee.
That ties me for the lead.
Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee.
You sack of shit.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. A chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second.
So when you gonna go get your coffee there, Tater Tot? Or caffeine?
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th.
Well, I meant to say caffeine.
Figures at 1 under.
That way it's a more general term.
On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 400.
And since you said caffeine as well, so
to the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green.
ooh, that ain't good.
Toward the left side. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second.
I don't understand that because it was saying there's a crosswind.
From off the fairway.
That's insane.
From the rough into the bunker or the
Right.
pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes.
Oh, I'm drinking a Monster, so. I normally don't drink Monsters, but I was at work this morning, or I work overnight, so I needed a little extra oomph. Come on.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass.
That's going to hurt.
A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered.
Right.
Just 5 feet left.
Oh, what the fuck?
See the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. Good putt there to somehow come away with double bogey. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill.
That one mistake right there just cost me 10 positions.
And reaching into is definitely a possibility.
You see, I aimed for that fucking sand bunker over there. It threw me way over to the left.
A huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
All right, I'll be here. if I can't get it no closer than
Look
that.
at the touch. That's really well done.
Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8.
So that was able to pull me back 7 positions.
Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green.
Come on, make it past that tree. Son of a bitch. Well, still made the fairway, so.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
Right.
This one looks right on point.
Stop. Stop. Thank you.
Little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
Ooh, slow the fuck down.
From the pine straw now, his second.
That ain't good. Might have to power through it. I don't know if I can. I'm just trying to see if I can get a line and okay, I might be able to pitch it under. Trying a difficult shot here. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, I didn't do too bad. Well, I got it out of the hard lie. This is going to be tricky unless I just settle for a par. Ooh. Wish it would have settled down.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second nine. That's in for par.
That was
here
rough.
at 10, and he'll remain at 1 under par. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play.
Somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
not gonna let me hit it at the angle I want to hit it.
Oh, this might be
Oh,
close.
that's not good. Stop.
Nope, just not enough earth there to
Son
slow
of a
that ball
bitch.
down, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his fourth to the par 4. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell.
Well, I'd much rather be in the sand than the
Nope,
water.
trying to go right after the flag, but this is going to be in the bunker short here at 12. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. No missteps there. It is a par
Almost
here at
didn't
12.
sink that.
And he'll stay at even par.
Right now, I'm
Hole
down
number
3
13. This
strokes,
is
which
regarded
is
by most as the greatest
not
par
much,
5
but
in the
it's
world.
not good
Why?
either.
The risk reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole. To his left. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're
Nice.
going to see. from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
I mean, I can go aggressive. And hopefully get it on the green. Let's why not? See if I can bend it around the trees.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Didn't roll like I wanted it to.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
All you have to do is start this on line and let the slope do its thing. I don't see a lot of movement in it.
The pace.
Still got it.
Absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just 2 shots back. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. First green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
Here goes nothing. Try to put a little extra pizzazz on this thing.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Aim there, I got to get every piece of it, but then it's going to roll off the back. Might be able to do something better with that. Maybe not put all of my power on it so that way it flops. Just what I
That's
wanted.
a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Just what I wanted. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet.
Missed it by a hair.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. From the
Nice.
fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Shit, that ain't good. Too much power.
This such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. From the fairway, Noda, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
Up.
13 feet away. Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for
Got
birdie
him.
here at 15. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3.
A little bit too much on it. Oh, Nelly.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
Another 40-foot putt. Oh, missed it by a hair.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 2 under. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
All right, let's see what we got. Not my ideal shot, but it's going to be short.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Thank you for the hydrate there, Tater Tot.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow shoot off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie.
Hug them trees, don't touch them. Nice.
That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Stop, motherfucker.
From about 8 feet. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that will make this a 2-under opening round of 70. So today's round of
Right.
unlike any our featured golfer has played.
Yeah, we had a nice storm here last night, so it cooled things off around here.
At the amateur level, Rich, but as you've just detailed, to get to go down Magnolia Lane, perhaps stay in the crow's nest, but more importantly, play in your very first Masters.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds.
I'm glad
Rich
the
Turner.
heat ain't too
PGA Tour
unbearable
Golf
where you're
on
at.
EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Two under for on a master's course is not bad. Right. What game were you playing? Um, the Masters is in at Augusta National. Um, forget where that's at. I hate this thing, man. It wants to fight me. Tell it I want accuracy, and it's like, no, you can't have it. Like, no matter which one I go to, it tries to fight me when I tell it I want to go to accuracy. Let's see. Okay, Augusta National is in Augusta, Georgia. Yeah, it says it right there on the left. All right. Time for round 2 out of 4.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current
no problem.
here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play.
I'm currently in 7th place, which I know that's going to go downhill considering I'm going against 17-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Right around 180 to go for his second.
I mean, you see where I'm aiming at, right? The back of that bunker to the left. And you see the blue line, how it's basically putting it to the front right of that bunker.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Just needed a few more feet out of that one.
So I'm dealing with some heavy winds on this one.
That could be important as we go along. A good save of par here at 1, and he'll remain 1 shot back. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round.
Gotta be careful. Get past the trees.
Just a bit, and the wind gonna push it a little. And this is gonna be a good result. It's gonna catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2.
I did not like that one. It fucking tucked me right under the trees. I gotta bend this bitch like Beckham, I guess. Here goes nothing. Ooh, look at that nice one.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Good job.
That was nice.
Yes, a great putt there. It's an eagle here at the second to move him to 2 under par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left.
Like, I was not expecting that thing to do what I just had it do.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second.
Come on, get on the green. Ah, you son of a bitch. That hurt.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, God. Thing's got a heavy angle to it. This means I'm more than likely going to miss this. I suck at heavy angles like that.
Where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green.
Shit.
Nah, that's not going to be enough club. So difficult to gauge here at 4, and that comes up short. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
The fuck?
Oh boy. Far from a good shot, that.
A good 29-foot putt here.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little
Well, one
hollows
thing
makes
that's
getting
really
approach
hurting
to
me
birdie
right
range
now
no small feat.
is that fucking 20-mile-an-hour hurricane wind.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result.
Stop.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's an inviting one, ever so slightly up the hill with just a hint of movement from left to right.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead.
Still, 20-mile-an-hour winds is crazy.
We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you.
Like, I'm having to aim so far off, I can't see the blue marker that I need in order to line up my shot. Like, I'm having to aim behind the sign just to see my blue marker.
Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th.
Well, that ain't bad.
11 feet away.
But I still don't like these fucking long fucking curves. I absolutely suck at those fucking curves like that.
Just going to sneak on by.
I honestly don't know.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay 2 back. On to hole number 7 now. A par 4 at 450 yards. it's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
Not enough.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that'll do just
Almost
fine.
had it.
Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
You son of a bitch.
Not where you want to be on a
That
par
damn
5.
wind.
It's into the bunker off the tee, and there's a giant lip on this one as well. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
Why did it push it off the fucking man? Put top spin on it and everything.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Now I gotta hit this long putt just to save par.
Oh, that'll bring a
Whew.
wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain right where he is.
That
We
was
wrap up
rough.
the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
All right, I'm on the green. So
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from
not too
relatively
bad,
close
but
in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
here goes nothing. 58-foot putt. Ah,
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 36 for this first 9 at Augusta National. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
I mean, I'm not doing too bad as an amateur.
Looking
Oh.
for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
44-foot putt. And it's going to miss wide. Knew it. Somehow I knew that was going to miss wide.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 411. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022.
Oh man.
Is starting up the right side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Amen Corner officially begins now. Is second at hole number 11.
What I'm talking about, where I'm having to aim way off. This is the one where I hit the water before.
And that's going to come up short, but fortunately it will stay out of the pond left.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just
Um,
the air beautifully.
to
Flat down
start
the field
with,
as well. Good shot.
because I'm not real familiar with the version 1 update, I'm probably not going to do integration yet.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is.
And starting tonight, it's going to be a brand new
155-yard
game,
par
so
312. Maybe the
like
most famous par 3 in the world.
what y'all
Each
see
bridge,
is
Raised Creek. You're familiar with all
scratch
the
play.
names.
So
Bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection.
y'all will
and
experience
try best
version
can
1
gauge the
along
wind.
with me. So
Absolutely critical. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead.
yeah, there's been a lot of tweaks
It's
and
now
changes
birdie
to
12.
version 1.
Well, even though this is a longer putt, it's very makeable. Mostly flat overall, maybe just a slight break to the right, but not very much.
Oh,
Pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there.
thought I had
One
that putt.
safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Here goes nothing. Oh. Nice.
What a putt that was from long distance. It drops for an eagle. Well done.
Wonder how long of a
On to
putt
the
that was.
440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a
Probably
single
like a
bogey.
50-footer.
Terrace green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real
I
challenge
might have to
here
clip
is
that one
the
later.
green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
Got a good chunk of that ball.
And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
That was too soft. Mm.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Fuck.
This is a 23-foot putt. Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15 and a smart one as well. Third shot, looking for a good one. Oh, this is going to flirt with danger left.
What the fuck? I didn't put no backspin on it.
Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard.
Well, that fucking just ruined me.
So now after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5.
Emotional damage.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at par 5. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a
Oh, it's definitely emotional damage.
every hole at Augusta. Precision off the tee here
Is
is
it-
key. You can make a birdie.
That stopped me from being in the lead.
Oh, look out. That's too far left.
Oh my
Yeah, not sure
God.
if that was a mishit or just a miscalculation, but that comes up well short and is into the hazard. So now after the drop, time to try again.
Now I got a hole in one it just to make a par. This wind is tearing me to pieces. It's throwing my ball way off my aim.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh, you talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb.
Well, it brings me back some.
And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf. 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway, and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So now up the hill, his second at 18.
I was told to keep
Nice.
eyes on this player this week. That is a shot that's as good as any professional in the world.
Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend.
Well, that's 2 full rounds.
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and they're tied. I think that's the way we've got to look at it come tomorrow.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
Wonder what the scorecard's like. So I finished 2 under for today. Which would make me tied for 3rd. So I'm not doing bad. However, I'm saying I'm pretty sure I still have a shot at Masters. Just being 2 shots off the lead is actually okay. So I still have a chance of pulling back. But as the tournament goes, it's going to be harder and harder to pull it back. Unless I just have a phenomenal day. But days like that where like the wind is like 17 mile an hour, it just makes it really challenging to hit a good shot. But I mean, what can I do, you know? Other than, you know, battle through it. But it's now 11 o'clock. It's time for me to wrap it up. It was great playing golf for you guys. Nice chatting with everybody. But for now, I gotta wrap it up. So until this evening, maybe I'll see you around.